Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today's psalm reading is out of Psalm 23, and it is called A Prayer for Comfort. I know this is a pretty familiar psalm for most of us. I think it's like the only chapter of the Bible I will ever actually memorize. Um, yeah, I know it's familiar, but I think God has something new that He wants to share with each of us today. So I pray that He would speak to each and every one of us. So I'm going to read Psalm 23. Psalm 23, a psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for You are with me. Your rod and Your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely Your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I love how this is only 6 verses, but there's just so much in it. And I love the imagery that we get with God being our shepherd. He cares for us, He sustains us, He loves us, and because of that, like we lack nothing. I think it can be so easy, I know for me, to think of all the things that I'm not getting to do that I had like planned on doing, and how like my plans changed, and I can feel like I'm lacking in something, and just struggling with discontent. But it starts off the psalm, Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing, and just that truth, that because we have God, like we do lack nothing, and we can find comfort in that, and we can rejoice in that, that there's nothing that we are actually lacking. In our finite human mind, it might seem like we're lacking in something, or things didn't go the way we had planned, or God answered prayers in a way that we weren't expecting Him to, or if God seems silent. But we can rest assured that we don't lack anything, because the creator of the universe, Almighty God, is our shepherd. He's not just a shepherd. He's not just a generic shepherd of the world. He cares for everyone, but He is each of our individual shepherds. He specifically is my shepherd. He's specifically your shepherd. He cares about you. It just brings to mind the lyrics of Reckless Love. Oh, the never-ending, reckless love of God. He chases after me. He fights till I'm found. He leaves the 99. He leaves the 99 to come after me. Like, I'm not deserving of that at all. But that's just how amazing God's love is for us. And we can just take comfort in that, like, we aren't alone. I don't know how you have been social distancing, but if you are physically alone in your apartment, like, you're really not alone. God is with us always, and because of that, we lack nothing. And I also love in, I think it's verse 4, where it says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, not if I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I might do it, but even though, so it's assured, it's when it's going to happen, that we don't have to fear, because God is with us, and He comforts us, and He's right there with us walking through it, and He's not going to leave us alone. And so even in the dark times, when it seems like there are no answers, or things just aren't going our way, or you just want to cry, like, you can cry, and you can know that you're still not alone, and that we have this eternal comfort, and that's never going to go away. In verse 6, he says, surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So not only is God with us every single day of this earthly life, but once this earthly life is over, we have eternity with Him in heaven, and we will not be separated from Him. And so I just pray that these words are comforting to you. I just want to read a little excerpt from the She Reads Truth study, because I just think she did a really good job. So it says, the shepherd's presence is everything to his sheep. In the same way, in God's presence, we need nothing more, nothing but Him. He provides and protects, and His love fills us up to overflowing. When we look to anyone or anything else but Him, we will always be left unsatisfied and wanting. Our Good Shepherd knows exactly what we need, when to get up and when to lie down and rest. He calls us to turn our focus toward Him, to be reminded that His presence is enough. He alone supplies all the guidance, provision, and comfort we will ever need. I just love the truth in that. That's just so encouraging that there is nothing else that we need, truly nothing else that we could ever need, and we can rest in those truths today. So I just pray that you have a blessed day and that the Lord just continues to encourage you through His word today.